This week on A Twink and a Redhead.
You gotta
Fight,
fight
fight,
for
FSU.
FSU. Today we're talking about college. This is the horniness of college, right?
High school, I feel like you have like things with people. You know what I mean? Like you'll hang out and talk. Whereas college, it was like you're gonna fuck like one night and then never speak again.
Tallahassee has such a small gay dating pool. It was so bad. It was like you literally hooked up with one and then your name's out there. Remember the crooked dick allegation?
I was
And
just
the
about to bring up the crooked dick allegation. He said to Scott, I can't hook up with Ashley tonight because when I hook up with Ashley, I'm gonna get her pregnant.
Wait, what? A twink.
And a redhead.
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 A twink.
And a redhead. Here I am. Here I'll sit of day. Let the storm rage on. The cold never bothered me anyway. I just felt like I was sitting across from Adina Menzel.
That's the Broadway version. The cold never bothered me anyway.
That movie had such good fucking songs.
Yeah, and for what?
What do you
Wait,
mean
what
for
do I mean?
what? Why are you so
don't know.
mad?
I don't know.
For what? For a $1 billion animated movie, grossing $1 billion in the box office, nominated for Best Song, one Best Song at the Academy Awards, one Best Animated Picture at the Academy
I did it
Awards.
when
That's what for.
When I said it, I regretted it.
I knew you would.
Honestly, why would I have said what for?
I have something to say what for too, though.
What?
Frozen 2.
What? Yeah. But that had a bop as well. That was a smash. What was it?
Oh,
Oh,
hold
what
on.
was it?
Let me find it.
Oh my God,
'cause
about
I'm
the
freaking out.
seasons.
Oh, the seasons.
I was just watching a Disney vlogger, an adult couple at the Hong Kong Disney World Resort at the Frozen Land, and the song was just blaring.
I have
What the
two
fuck
things
was
to
it?
say. One, not enough songs about the seasons. Two, is it this? Wait.
What the fuck is that?
Wait. There's like a... Oh, no,
No,
not
no,
this.
no,
There's
no,
like,
no,
oh,
no.
Into the unknown!
Into the unknown.
No! Oh, my
Into
phone.
the unknown.
Oh, and then there's the song Lost in the Woods. That's really fucking good. That's Christoph's song.
I didn't
It's
tune in.
really good.
I didn't really tune in.
Wait, I'm
into
almost
Frozen
going to
2
watch
like
this
that.
before bed tonight.
I didn't tune in like that. Anyways, I have a confession to make to you, and I wanted to wait till we were recording the podcast.
What did you do?
So,
Am I going to be mad?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But so basically, I have been like annoyed with like kind of like my hair texture lately.
You've been using my shampoo? You've been using my expensive Amika shampoo?
Let me finish. So, like, I have really fine hair. And so, like, it gets greasy quick. So, I'm, like, trying to figure out, like, what's a good wash routine? Like, should I do every other day? Is it the shampoo I'm using? And I'm like, oh, my God, wait. I have a roommate with gorgeous hair. Stunning hair. Let me just... Let me just see what she's doing. And so, it's only been, like, 3 times counting today.
That shampoo is 40.
I only use the shampoo. I'm not touching the conditioner.
Yeah, the conditioner's cheap. It's the
Wait,
shampoo
what?
that's expensive.
What conditioner do you use, just so I know?
I'm just
not
using
that
this,
because
like,
you have a couple
I'm
in
just
there.
using this, like, honestly, I think I got it, like, CVS because I ran out of Amika. I love Amika. Amika, if you're listening.
Hey, I'll buy the next Amika shampoo.
Wait, and we'll share it?
Yeah, because I actually really like it. I think it's doing something.
We should share Amika shampoo.
Yeah.
We should reach out to Amika.
Yeah. Hi, Amika. Amika.
They're so fucking good.
Amika.
Well, I have something to tell you.
What? Are you serious?
Because I get dry skin. and in the
Wait.
in the wintertime, sometimes that means you get a dry scalp.
You use my hymns?
No, I use your like your dry scalp shampoo.
Dr. Scholl? Or Dr. whatever the fuck?
Yeah, because I was like,
I haven't touched that in,
Grant,
I don't know.
I
Wait, is
literally
it
was like,
empty?
it's like eucalyptus scented. It's honestly, it's a gorgeous scent. And I literally was like, because I was like, oh my God, like, I don't know what to do. It looks like I have dandruff. Like,
so
how
you
embarrassing.
use the dandruff
So I was like,
shampoo?
oh, Grant has shampoo for this. I'm going to try it out.
Oh, I've never really, I've used that maybe once or twice. It's a 2-in-1, Ashley. It's a 2-in-1 shampoo conditioner. So like, wait a minute.
Like, I literally was like, oh, I'm not going to use my like expensive Amiga tonight. I'm going to use Grant's $5 2-in-1.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I haven't even checked the status of that bottle. What if it's like empty?
I've
I would have been
using
so
it
confused.
much.
Because like, honestly, I would steal something of yours, but for
Yeah.
some reason I would never think you would steal something of mine.
Really?
But, so that's kind of a plot twist and kind of shocking.
Oh my God.
I'm
like, you're
almost
mad.
wondering like what else.
Like, what else I've been doing?
Do you use my Jergens lotion?
No, your jerk off lotion? No.
That's not my jerk off lotion. I have a darker complexion than you, and I suffer from dry skin. I get ashy elbows and knees, so I have to fucking use Jergens. I moisturize every day.
I use my CeraVe.
My
moisturizer.
elbows used to get so dry. I used to get made
You
fun of
do
it.
have dry
Stop.
elbows.
Are they gray?
Yeah.
Great. They literally used to get like white.
I
Like,
have really dry skin too.
I used to cut people
Oh.
like in passing with my like
Remember
ashy
the cutters
elbows.
in middle school?
Shut up. Did we
there were
talk
these
about this
people-
recently?
I don't know, but there were these people,
Why do I feel
and
like-
they would literally like
Slash.
slash you with a mechanical pencil in the hallway or an open paper clip, and like they were literally like sleeper cell like agents. Like no one knew who they were. They were so fucking stealthy.
What
And
the
I
fuck
know
is
some
wrong-
people that got cut.
Are you serious?
Well, I had a confession. Or like not a confession, just something I would like to announce.
Okay, what?
I think I'm gonna get into nightgowns.
Wait.
Like I think I'm gonna buy like
Like
a
a
couple,
prom dress?
Not a prom dress, just like a nightgown, like an Ebenezer Scrooge like nightgown.
But with the train?
No.
More
just like a-
pajamas.
Yeah, more just like a midi dress to wear to bed.
Like Teenage Mutant. Wait,
What?
what's it called? Freaky Friday.
Yes.
Like
I do want it to be a little bit more like an elevated nightgown. So I do want some like
silk almost.
silk, yeah, and I want like a long, like I want it to be like a gorgeous white nightgown is what I'm imagining.
Oh my God.
Yeah, like I just want it to like, cause the thing about me is like I'm willing to invest in like nice sleep clothing.
Yeah.
Like I have some gorgeous pajama sets, and I take it really seriously. So now I'm like, okay, I think I need to get into nightgowns because the freedom that would bring me.
Oh my God, you're like pussy just hanging out.
I
Oh my God, I
know.
should get into them. Like it would probably be so nice just having cock and balls just hanging out, like going to bed.
No, seriously, like
just, like-
pussy out, going to bed, labia out.
Yeah, because people who sleep naked, I'm sorry, you don't know what can crawl up your pussy.
I know.
Or like,
so I
that
do
just
want,
scares me a bit. Or
I-
your Tukey juice is getting everywhere.
I want a thin layer between me
yeah,
and
like
my
a protective.
Yeah,
Your Brooklyn what?
my Brooklinens, my sheets.
Oh, I thought you were somehow you doing like a euphemism. of,
No,
like,
I want-
your
I
pussy's
want-
a Brooklyn Bridge.
Yeah, and
What?
also like, what if I get my period?
Mm-hmm.
What if
Oh
I'm
my God, free bleed.
free bleeding in my Ebenezer Scrooge nightgown? Kill me.
Are you serious? Also, guys, so I'm sipping on a nice Olipop
Yep.
cocktail.
You heard that right.
It's gorgeous. It's an orange squeeze flavor. It's actually delightful.
Guys.
It's a lot better than some other orange prebiotic sodas I've tried before. There's not many, but
There's
Yeah,
some. The
there are.
orange Olipop blew me away.
it
And
tastes
I'm
like a hard
usually-
candy.
I'm usually not a fan of orange flavored things, but this is a gorgeous orange flavor. It tastes very natural.
Yeah, and I topped it off with some gin, and it's gorgeous because there's botanicals in here and plant
Shut
fiber.
up. There's not
botanicals in-
botanicals.
I don't think that in other prebiotic sodas that they have botanicals or plant fiber.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure, but I'm just saying, like, I think this prebiotic soda is just like, it's just really cool, and they're like sending us some, and they're just a really cool company. It seems like
No, I'm like
like
definitely
really diverse.
let's just say I fuck with Olipop.
Yeah. Should we tell them this is the halfway point?
Oh, guys, we're at the mid-season point.
I don't know if we even told you guys, but it's been like a known thing amongst us in our circles, like that we were going into this with 10 episodes in addition to 10 redacted episodes. I don't know if we told you guys that though.
I feel
so
like
you
we
guys are
said it
probably
in the
shook
first
right now.
episode.
Did we tell them?
I thought we did in the like season 2. Well, season 2. Season 1 there was 10 episodes. Season 2 there's 10 episodes.
There was 19 episodes in season 1.
There was?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I thought there was 10.
No, but I mean, technically, there's going to be like 20 for this if you have the bonus episodes on redacted. It's like a 2-for-1 situation. But yeah, we just, you know, we like content. We like making our skits. We like making videos, and we have a lot going on. If you guys know what's going to happen by the end of this season, let's just say the podcast is going to end, and then something crazy is about to happen.
Guys, like something big is coming.
It's on the horizon. So it's not like a goodbye. Like, you guys obviously
see
follow us
fucking
on
later.
social media, and we'll still, but no, not even. It's just like you'll see us on bigger and better things.
Bigger.
You will. But I just want to give you guys a heads up, like 10 episodes, so you guys aren't fucking caught off guard. Okay?
Don't be mad.
Seriously, don't be mad. We have a lot happening.
We're feeding you.
We're feeding you, and it's at the cost of our mental health.
I have something to say.
What?
Just one more thing before we jump into the theme of the episode. This is like really off topic.
What?
I was listening to Spotify today, just shuffled, and do you know what song came on that literally like took my breath away?
No.
And who do you think you are? Running around leaving scars, collecting your jar of hearts.
Was that on a movie soundtrack?
No, you're thinking of 1,000 Years, probably by Christina Perry.
Oh.
I have died
Who's this?
every day
Who is-
waiting for.
Wait, but what were you just singing?
Jar of Hearts.
Who sings that?
Christina Perry.
So she's just making the same song.
No,
over and
Jar
over.
of Hearts, literally best song I ever heard. Like, literally, it felt like a punch to the gut. Like, what a
Shut
gorgeous, gorgeous song. And I'm like, what is Christina doing? Like, Christina just put out these 2 absolute bangers, and then what?
She sounded like she was dying based off the fucking bangers.
Take that fucking back.
She sounded like she was really in a dark place. I don't know. So
I mean, she
hopefully
was going
she's
through a heartbreak.
maybe she's in a, what if she's in like a brighter place and she is still making music, but it's a lot happier and her career just fell off.
Oh my god!
Could you imagine? Like, that sucks.
I mean, that's like
that
kind
sucks.
of the torture of being an artist, you know?
Yeah, like if you're like pitching. Well, Taylor kind of broke that. Well, wait, what are we talking about?
Well, think about Vincent Van Gogh.
He can only make certain,
Like, he
art,
made all these gorgeous, gorgeous paintings.
and it wasn't enough.
And he cut off his ear, and he was crazy. And then no one even appreciated his art. And then I think he killed himself. And then after he was dead, they appreciated his art.
Great,
I think
that's
he
what we're
killed
gonna have to
himself.
do.
Hold on. Stop.
Are you serious?
Did Vincent Van Gogh?
That's crazy. You used to have to do that. Like,
What,
back
kill
then.
yourself
Yeah,
to
because that was the only thing that got the word out. Like, they didn't have social media, and they didn't have like just media in general. So like, it was all word of mouth.
Oh,
he had to do something.
God.
He had to do something crazy and drastic to get the word out about his art.
Oh, God. He shot himself in the chest.
Wait, Vincent Van Gogh? They had guns?
Oh, God. Yes.
They had guns back then?
Grant, when do you
When was
think
this?
Vincent Van Gogh was alive?
1500s. Shut up. When? 1500s. BC.
What? Grant, Vincent Van Gogh died in 1972. I'm
No,
kidding.
wait.
I'm kidding.
Wait,
No,
that was about to rock my whole
He
world.
died in
15.
1890.
Oh, so I was still pretty off.
So, like, right after the Civil War.
I thought it was the
But he's
Renaissance.
Dutch.
Was
He's
he in
Dutch.
the Renaissance era?
No, the
What the fuck is
Renaissance
the
era is like 1410 to like 1530, I think.
We should do another history episode.
I should teach you a little history. I would love to do an episode where I teach you about the Renaissance because that was my concentration in my literature classes.
We should look at the episode topics and change one.
To history,
Yeah.
I would love to teach you about the Renaissance.
Yeah.
I would love to teach you a little art history.
Yeah.
Teach the class.
You don't know anything about art history.
That was what I took like 5 art history classes in college because I did a concentration in Renaissance.
Okay, speaking of
College.
a twink.
And a redhead.
You gotta
Fight,
fight
fight,
for FSU.
FSU.
You gotta scalp 'em Seminoles. You gotta win this game and roll on down to make those goals. For FSU is on the warpath now and at the battles, and she's great.
She's
She's
great.
great. So fight to victory. The Seminoles of Florida State. FLORIDASTATE. Florida State.
Woo!
All right, give it up for Florida State Seminoles.
That
Not racist at
is
all.
our very problematic and racist war
Fight
chant.
song. But here's the thing. Florida State, I guess, has a great relationship with the Seminole tribe of Florida.
Yeah.
Of Florida, important note, because there are other Seminole tribes that really,
Take issue.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anywho, today we're talking about college. This is kind of a sequel
years.
to high school. The horniness of high school. Okay,
Yeah.
this is the horniness of college, right?
Oh, because I was all horned up in college.
Yeah, we both were.
Yeah.
College was crazy. I guess, should we talk about how the hell did we end up from New Jersey, growing up in New Jersey, of course you know it, Hillsborough High School, to Florida State University? How the hell did you get there, Ashley?
Well, it's an interesting question. And for me, I was like, I don't know where, like, I didn't know where I wanted to go to college, but I was like, oh my God, like, how crazy would it be if I went a plane ride away? Like,
Yeah.
I would be, like, so different. Like, everyone
Yeah.
else, I feel like, was kind of staying, like, a
Yeah,
drive away.
driving.
I was like, I'm going to be so different.
I felt that
Like,
too.
I'm going to be so far.
Yeah.
And then I get there, I was so homesick. Like, I
Yeah,
was like, oh my
you
God, I
hate-
hated freshman year. I was so depressed. But then I ended up liking it. Once I went abroad, I had a good time.
Well, and I think once I got there.
Well, no, because you
once
were
we
too
made
busy to hang out
friends.
with me. Yeah, once I had
Um,
friends.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I was originally looking at film schools, which is so funny looking back. But I was like applying for like film production because at this point in my life, I wanted to be like, I don't know.
Steven Spielberg.
Yeah. Or Francis Lawrence, director of Catching Fire and The Hunger
Okay.
Games. That's crazy. But I like would apply to like film programs, and I was like being really ambitious, applying to like only the best
We
ones.
have to put the Dollhouse on Patreon.
Guys.
I was
I'll
the
put the doll-
star of Grant's film school application. It was me and our friend Danny,
Mm-hmm.
and then it was about Danny like kidnaps me and keeps me in his basement. Like what was
Yeah. No, it was a guy. I don't like, why did I make this my film application? If you like look up other film applications, they're always like so artsy or like
and usually like
about their
like
life.
a narrative about their life.
Yeah, like a metaphor or something. of
Yours
their
was
life.
about some sicko.
Mine was about a guy who lured women into his home
Wait.
and then taxidermized them.
Grant, it's almost like they would see this and be like,
And be
red
like,
flag.
Oh my God. Could
They
you
probably thought you were
Oh my
taxidermizing
God.
women.
I also am pretty sure that a lot of schools, some schools like just wanted like film samples, but I'm pretty sure some schools wanted like film samples specifically that like showed us who you were.
And you put,
And I would still just attach the dollhouse.
that's crazy.
Oh God, they definitely did.
Wait, also, I remember like we were shooting something at my house and you wanted like these very specific shots and it was literally like me baking brownies for a minute and a half.
It was, yeah.
And then
It was a montage.
And then the next scene it's me showing up at Danny's door with brownies and they were
With
cosmic.
cosmic brownies. We'll put it on Patreon, the dollhouse, the full
Also,
film.
there's like this one shot where it's just like my boobs. Remember, like I'm bending
Oh,
over.
in the car. And I'm gay, so like I don't notice that stuff.
Yeah.
Like I'm just like, okay.
So funny.
Oh my god, it was crazy. And I also like there's like a whole like fight scene like in the front lawn where you're like literally being wrestled to the ground and I'm using
Yeah,
like
Danny's
the
like
Hunger Games
mounting
score.
me. Like it's really intense.
Yeah. Oh my god. So needless to say, I got into like none of the colleges except for like 3. I got into Emerson. I got into SCAD,
Yeah.
Savannah College of Art and Design, and then I got into Florida State University.
I
Now
thought about
this-
going to Emerson too, so that's funny.
Yeah, but Emerson,
We
it's
would've-
in Boston. Oh
and
my
it was
god,
just
I would have
been
hated
like-
it. Oh, I would have hated it.
Like artsy.
Yeah, like please shut up.
And
Like,
we would have been like, have y'all seen Grant's production of Dollhouse?
yeah, like, oh, I would have hated it. I'm so
Yeah.
glad I didn't go there. Shout out to all the Emerson alumni. I actually worked with an Emerson alumni
I actually
at
know an
Nightline.
Emerson alumni as well.
Yeah.
Nice girl.
Yeah, lovely. I love this man.
Yeah.
Shout out
Anyway.
Arturo. Okay, Arturo. Anywho, so I get into Florida State. So this is the only normal college I get into. Not that art schools aren't normal, but it's a
Grant,
it's a traditional
I don't
college.
remember like why we even like. I guess you like the film school. Like
They had a great.
I guess
film
I was
school.
just like, oh, Sunny in a plane right away. Sign me up.
I know. I'm like,
I'm
wait,
like,
why did you go there?
I don't know.
It's bizarre a little
It's
bit.
really bizarre.
But basically, so I get into the school, but plot twist, you also have to do a whole process to get into the College of Motion Picture Arts. That's what they called their film school. And so I fly down for like an interview process and like go through it all. I thought I think I walked out thinking I like got in. Like I was like I ate
It's
up.
really
like,
hard to get into. Barry Jenkins is an
yeah,
alumni.
it was that year that he won Moonlight as Best Picture. If y'all remember, it was the year that they announced the wrong
La La
movie.
Land.
They announced La La Land as Best Picture, and it was actually Moonlight. How the fuck does that
2016.
happen? So embarrassing.
So crazy.
But so they were acting like really crazy. Like they were acting like they were like USC like film school, like which is the
Yeah.
number 1 film school. But I did not get in. And remember we were in the parking lot at Anban Park and I got my email.
I remember I was there for you on a lot of your rejections. Because remember, like, it honestly, like, you had a really good attitude about it because you honestly could start to kind of turn it into, like, a joke. You're like, oh, another one.
I'm like, great, just my fucking luck, right?
Yeah,
Another
like-
rejection. Not
Yeah.
going to college, I guess. But I got rejected from the College of Motion Picture Arts. Hi, College of Motion Picture Arts. Look at me now.
In your 5-floor walk up in Brooklyn.
With a bunch of ring lights.
And you're an
And,
unemployed content
and-
creator.
Look at me now, College of Motion Picture Arts at FSU. Really?
I'm dying.
So, anywho, I actually was the best thing that happened to me.
Yeah.
Because I had to make a decision then, okay, do I go to an art school or do I rethink kind of everything and I go to like FSU and whatever. I also like, I realized too, I mean, part of it was probably the rejection, but also I was like, do I really like film production? Like I
Yeah.
kind of more so liked the attention that came from it. Like making the video and then like putting it out
Yeah.
like for people to watch.
And I like just starring in your videos.
Yeah. I think the thing is I always wanted to be like an actor, but then I like somehow got bullied or thought I was gay or didn't want to do it. But basically like I just didn't want to, I didn't think it was achievable, I don't think either, or
Right.
attainable. So I was like, well, being a director is attainable,
Yeah.
which also is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But I decided to go to FSU too because I was also a competitive cheerleader, as you guys know. And I was like, I could try out for cheer there as well. I've always wanted to go to a traditional college campus with like palm trees as well. That was
Yeah.
a perk. Like, and it's a gorgeous campus. FSU has a gorgeous campus. And so I went there and like, honestly, it was the best decision I've ever made. I love that school to death.
Oh, wow.
I know it's kind of crazy, like, but I really love Florida State. I was a cheerleader all 4 years. I felt very involved. I was a freshman interest group leader my senior year, so I taught a class. I was a part of Seminole Productions. I'm wearing their shirt right now. This is so like corny.
Yeah.
But I love that school. Yes,
Oh,
it has its
wow.
faults, of course. Yes, it has an elitist secret society, burning spear, and they're also annoying and embarrassing and stupid. But I do love that school so much.
I feel like we're opposite about high school and college. Like I'm like, oh, I
You
love
liked
Hillsborough High School.
school?
No, I
Uh-uh.
liked Hillsborough High School. Like I liked all my teachers. I had a great time. And then FSU, I'm like, oh, that's fine. It's just a mean to an end.
Yeah, no, I like. Oh my God, it's so different in my mind. I
Yeah.
hate Hillsborough High School. I hated my high school experience. Loved.
No college. I was just
Florida
I
State.
really was like indifferent. It was fine. I was over it by the end.
I feel like you got there and you just wanted to get through it.
Like I was just like, well, I hated freshman year. I was homesick and just was like, I was like, oh my God.
And you
like,
were
it's-
in a shitty.
Oh, well, I just
dorm.
talked about the cockroach infestation.
Yeah.
They literally had to shut my dorm down the year
They
after I
knocked
was
it
there
down the year
because there was
after.
such bad cockroach infestation.
Oh my God. And cockroaches
It
in
was-
Florida are like yes, New York cockroaches are crazy, but
No,
Florida's are
I'll
kind of
never,
prehistoric.
like if there's a cockroach in my apartment, like I'm literally like, oh, okay, that's nothing. The cockroaches were in everything. Like I remember one time I opened up my Naked 3 palette to give myself a smoky eye and there were 2 cockroaches inside my Naked palette.
Are
like,
you kidding?
it was like a
what are they looking for?
Biohazard. Like disgusting. Like they would be like on me. Like absolutely vile. And my mom, when she came to move me out, my mom was absolutely horrified. She's like, why didn't you tell me these were your living conditions? I was like, I tried.
It
She's like,
looked.
no, like if you actually explain the gravity of the situation, she was like something could have been done.
A lawsuit. Literally, it was called Sally Hall. Like walking through, it looked like a sewer. Like they were
Yeah.
actually living like in the like back rooms.
It was
if y'all know what that is.
seriously disgusting. And I'll never forget my mom drove down to Florida to move me out. And then we stopped in Savannah for a few days and then drove home. And on our way back to New Jersey, all my shit was in the car.
You brought home a cockroach.
Grant, I can't, like, so there's an accident on like the parkway and standstill traffic. Like people are literally getting out on the highway to like talk to each other and see what's going on. And the sun is setting and cockroaches come out at night. And Grant, this is in my mom's brand new car too. Like she literally got it to drive to Florida. like they got it in time so she could take the new car to Florida. The sun is setting. The sun goes down. Cockroaches come out of what was packed in the car.
Oh my God.
Like I literally, like it was like the worst.
Ew.
No. It was absolutely like the worst thing that's ever happened to me in terms of like just like disgust. Like vile.
insane.
So I think I have like just a bad taste in my mouth freshman year because of my living conditions were so horrid.
I have to pee so bad. I don't know. Hold on.
All right, well, I'm just going to keep talking.
Okay, I'm going to pee.
And then I went and studied. And then Grant and I lived together sophomore year, and that was fun. We had like a fine living condition then. We were in like a nicer apartment. And then I went abroad, and then like I just had the best time abroad. So then I had a new outlook on life and college, and I was just having a good fucking time. And then junior year, our living conditions were much better. We lived in a gorgeous apartment. But the thing about college apartments is like they get just like really gross really quick. So like it was mainly a carpeted apartment, and the thing is I shed like a goddamn golden retriever because I have such thick hair. So that wasn't great for me at all. And then also, I remember, like, the walls in that building just, like, reeked of cigarettes. And that was probably during my Marlboro Red phase, so I probably, like, actually contributed to that. Like, these college apartments were disgusting, but nothing... I could never live in a place that was as gross as my freshman year dorm. Like, truly.
I want to talk about the horniness of college because it was a different kind of horniness than high school. High school was so secretive and sneaky. College, it was
Also, high school, I feel like you have, like, like things with people. You know what I mean? Like you'll hang out and talk. Whereas college, it was like you're gonna fuck like one night and then never speak again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was
Like,
almost like a taste of. It gave straight people a taste of grinder.
I understand what you mean.
You know what I mean? But
yeah.
like, I mean, I'm sure it happens after, but like Grindr is very much you meet, you fuck, you
Yeah.
hook up, and then you
Well,
never talk again.
college-
And college is giving that.
College
You
is like
meet
you're gonna fuck like two dogs in heat and then
and
never talk again.
again. And then you might like stumble across them like on campus.
But then you don't even make eye contact.
Or then like years later, you don't even like recall.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you have a
is that
list
just-
in your phone of all the people you've had sex with?
No, but I know our friend Scott does.
I know. I'm pretty sure all my friends do. Most of
No,
my
I
friends
don't.
do.
Remember, we had a friend Scott, and he numbered.
Oh my god.
He
yeah.
numbered people,
Yeah.
and like there was a celebration at like
100.
100, and then a new list started for a different gender.
No.
What?
100 was including both genders. All
Really?
genders. Yeah.
But he could tell you how much
Yeah.
each gender.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy.
Crazy.
But I was like, so 19-year-old Grant, my freshman year of college, I don't know what it was, but my ability to pull men,
Insane.
insane.
You would have thought Ryan goddamn Gosling landed in Tallahassee when Grant came around. Like,
which is
seriously?
so crazy because I can like show y'all pictures. Like I'll post on, I'm sure we'll post something maybe on Instagram. But like I actually like was just this little like twink with a weird busted haircut and like.
That was still during your Pride Rock haircut phase.
Yep, where my
It was so angular.
my hair was so geometric that it looked like where Simba is held over the edge, Pride Rock. But I think I got to college, and also I had just gone through a breakup, my first breakup of my life. It was my high school boyfriend, and so I was like, I'm gonna like let loose or like go wild. I don't know. And so I downloaded the app Grindr and went crazy. And Tallahassee has such a small gay dating pool that it was so bad. It was like you literally hooked up with one and then your name's out there.
I remember because
Like, and there wasn't many. There was not many attractive gays.
no, there was
Respectfully.
not many. But I remember like it would get back to me from other people of like who you were hooking up with, and like I'd be like,
Remember the crooked dick allegation?
I was just about to bring up the crooked dick allegations. That's what I meant because that got back to me.
Yeah, which is like, wait, why?
I don't even remember how it got back to me.
There was a dumb bitch named Mickey Bruno, full name.
Yeah.
So me and Mickey Bruno, I think we like hooked up once or something, but maybe he liked me. I don't even remember the specifics, but there was some sort of, I guess, something that left a sour taste in his mouth. And it wasn't what you think it was.
Oh God.
Oh God. But somehow I just remember like you and Nancy Drew, like
we were always meddling.
I think Nancy Drew like somehow revealed to me that I had a crooked discolored dick. I said, what? My dick is not crooked.
I feel
if
like
there's one thing about my cock, it's not crooked.
And like
And discolored, what does that mean? Hello, I'm like kind of olive tone. Like what?
that's not
My quack is probably what you expect. Like
that's not a nice rumor to spread about someone, you know?
I'm a quarter Latino.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like what does discolored mean? Wait a minute. And of course, he's a white man.
Wow.
So, anywho, in the club, because I'm pretty sure it was at our
The
local
club 926.
It was at 926, the gay bar that was only gay on Friday
To
nights.
call this a club is generous.
No, I know it's kind of like giving like I made my own.
It's giving a room.
It's so fun though. Like if you're in Tallahassee and you're gay, go to 926 on Friday nights. Like you could be whoever you want to be in that place.
No, it is like a very like freeing experience.
It is, especially in the South.
Like I did have fun there, but it was also like it got a little crazy in there.
Yeah, but I whip out a dick pic.
Oh wow.
Weren't you there?
I don't think so, no.
I showed Nancy Drew and I said, "Hello, does that look crooked to you?" Because I'm not seeing any sort of angles, any breakage. So that was nasty.
Well, I found a little something that was kind of funny today. Because I went into college. Guys, I was still into Antonio when we first went freshman year of college. I was still pursuing Antonio.
At home.
And I found this text from Jenny. This is from September, so freshman year. Ash, I have something serious to tell you.
Uh-oh.
I say, okay. She says, I'm so sorry if this upsets you. Antonio Snapchatted Alyssa saying, we're only an Uber away if you ever get bored. Winky face. Ashley, you can't hold back for him in college.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's trying to sweet talk you or anything, but seriously. I said, oh, wow. He sent that to Alyssa. She said, yes. I said, well, what did she say? Like, I was mad
at her.
Whatever her response would be. And she said, what the fuck? I said,
oh, wow.
FaceTime me.
Wait, so was Alyssa a queen?
Yeah, Alyssa was like, ew.
Yeah.
Who the fuck are you?
Oh.
But I was like, oh, wow. I was really going through it. You know what I mean? But, like, if you're going into college, like, honestly, like, dump your high school man.
Literally, like, I'm so sorry to say it. Like, you have to. I think it also allows you to, like, learn a lot more about yourself.
Yeah, like, literally, like
having these encounters.
This man was such a loser. Like, I should have been like, never talk to me again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But instead, Jenny had to tell me.
And there were a lot of straight hotties at Florida State.
There were, and I dabbled with them.
Florida State was giving, like, in any other city, this man would be gay, but then they weren't. Like, they're very metro.
Think?
Yes, Florida State had very metro men, and I think it's because of, like, Florida.
I'm
like,
sorry,
they're from, like,
some of the men I
Miami.
hooked up with were so weird, though. I'm thinking of one of Scott's friends that I hooked up with, and I'm just like, oh my god, that man was fucking weird. Oh, I want to talk about this. I had this crush all throughout college on this one friend of Scott's. Like, for some reason, I, like, had to have this man.
Yeah. Jared,
yeah. I, like, had to have this man biblically. And then we were at a Sinners and Saints party, Halloween party. So I was wearing my sluttiest devil outfit. I looked gorgeous.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to hook up with this man. Oh, this gives me PTSD. And do you know what he says to Scott about hooking up with me?
What?
He says, well, he was, like, apparently, like, kind of celibate in this era of his life.
This man's gay, respectfully. He has something going on.
I know. I thought he had a weird dick, which wouldn't be the first time I hooked up with someone that had dick issues. But that's a story for another time.
Ooh.
But he said to Scott, I can't hook up with Ashley tonight because when I hook up with Ashley, I'm going to get her pregnant. What does that mean?
Wait, what?
Yeah. And I remember, you know how delusional I was? I was like, oh.
Wait. Ew.
But then I remember being like,
I think he's
mad.
An F slur, respectfully.
But then I was like mad. I was like, well, that's rude. Like, what does that even mean? Like, I was kind of almost offended. And then nothing ever happened, but we ended up making out senior year of college.
Yeah.
And then we really didn't align politically, I found out. So it never escalated.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That man Jared was literally like gay, respectfully. Like he had and I think he was dealing with some inner demons.
I was obsessed with
because
him.
like, yeah, and Ashley would like, she was pretty in college. Like she except for the abroad era.
The
oh my god. No, Ashley was pretty, and I remember saying to you, like, you're a gorgeous squirrel. Like if he doesn't want Ashley, then who would he want?
No, yeah.
Like I've said that, like
it bothered me so. It
Jared
drove me crazy.
Yeah, Jared needs to know it.
And then when we made out, I was like, wow, this is the best day of my life. And then he really, really, really did not align with me on a lot of things. And I
he's
realized, I was like, oh.
He's like a self-hating Republican.
Oh, wow.
Respectfully. Hi.
Wow.
Hi, Jared. Anywho, one of the craziest hookups my freshman year that I had, because to remind you, I got into a relationship sophomore year, so we know how that went. I'm on Grindr one day, and I'm scrolling, and again, let me tell you, you scroll like a tiny bit, and you're in fucking Georgia. You're in fucking Alabama. You're in like Miami. Like, there was no fucking gay people in Tallahassee or in the tri-state area. And so,
Tri-state area.
oh wait, before I get to this, speaking of all of that, I used to travel for like just an attractive man's. Or the opposite. A man's would travel to me.
Grant was the type of person who would cross state lines for cock.
Oh my God, it was so bad. Like, and my freshman year, I was in this weird era where I would like hook up with someone and be like, oh my God, I'm in love. And I would like, and then I would lead them on for like 2 weeks and I'd be like, oh wait, no, I'm not. And then I would like dump them. So everyone in Tallahassee who was gay hated me. And I think that was the reason why. But there was a man's who was in New Jersey, I'm pretty sure. And it was New Year's. And I had to stay in Tallahassee because we were cheering and we were competing at nationals, which was in January. And so like holidays happen. What?
Didn't it snow or something in Tallahassee?
Yeah.
Yes, I remember this.
Yeah. So I had to like, I went home for Christmas and then like next day I had to like come back because we had nationals. Mind you, we were so bad and we came in last place because that's another story, I guess, but it was literally so bad. So I somehow connected with some mans, let's call him Chad. And Chad, I'm pretty sure lived in New Jersey. And we were texting and like FaceTime. Like, I don't even know how it transpired. Somehow, this man decides to get
on a
Greyhound bus from New Jersey to Tallahassee, Florida.
Insane.
Which, like, a normal drive, I think we just drive straight through. I don't know. Is it like 12 hours
16.
or something? So, yeah, like, and you're taking a Greyhound with stops, and who the fuck knows what else could happen on a damn Greyhound. And so it takes him, like, I'm pretty sure, like 2, even 3 days to get to Tallahassee.
Because he honestly probably has like transfer buses and stuff.
Yes, and I think some sort of nightmare situation happened, or they canceled the bus, or he missed something. So bizarre. I was also staying because the dorms closed. So I was staying at my friend Jeremy's apartment, and Jeremy was home for the holidays, so he was letting me stay there. Shout out Jeremy. We love him. Chad gets there, and we like, it was just so weird. Like, we went to Taco Bell.
How long did he stay for?
Probably like 2 days.
What?
I don't even know how he got home. I almost
Grant,
think he like took a bus to Orlando and flew home.
That much time with like a stranger.
I'm just like looking, like, that was weird.
I'm sorry.
That was weird for me. That was weird for him.
Would you take a bus for some cock?
And he was weird. Like, not weird in like a, like, he was like mean kind of, and that was like he was mean.
Oh.
And he was like a Twitter gay who was like mean.
So he literally took a bus for 3 days just to bully you?
Yeah, at the end of it.
That's crazy.
I don't even remember this man's name. Anywho, but I'm like, how did I attract a man to do all that? Like, that's actually a bit out of control.
No, that's crazy.
And then the second, like, crazy hookup story or whatever, I'm back to my Grindr thing. I'm scrolling on Grindr. I see a famous gay porn star. And I'm like, okay, someone's catfishing. And I guess he messaged me, I'm pretty sure. And I was like, you're a catfish. And he's like, no, I'm not. Here's my number. Text me. And then I text him. And then he sends me like selfies, like it's him. And then he FaceTimes me. And he's like, I'm staying at the Spring Hill Suites. Like the hotel. I'm pretty sure it's the Spring Hill Suites. It's across from the Civic Center, from the basketball arena. And he's like, I'm on tour right now. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm going to tell you guys on Patreon, on Redacted, who the famous porn star is. So, sorry.
Enjoy.
But I get there. I literally walk from my dorm, which is like a 10-minute walk off campus, to this man's hotel. I go up to the hotel. There's other, like, it was a suite, so there's multiple rooms. And there was, like, other gay porn stars there.
Oh my
And they're just like,
God.
hey. And then I was like, hi. And
I'm gonna go in here.
and then we went into the room. And I remember I was like, are there any cameras?
Oh, well,
Like,
you
I
were
kept
like
asking,
freaking
like, if
out.
there were cameras. She's like, no, this is, like, I'm not working right
It's
now.
my personal life.
Yeah, that's what he said. And then we did the nay whatever, and then he walks me home, which was really nice. And he was very nice.
What a
very nice.
gentleman.
Walks me home, and it's like, I think I didn't let him step foot on campus. Like, we were on the
You
border.
didn't want to be seen with him?
No, it was nighttime. I think I literally in my mind thought there was legal issues with it. Like, I was like,
It's illegal for a porn star to be
I was
on.
like, a gay porn star.
It's
cannot
FSU. I'm pretty sure there was porn stars enrolled in the university.
Oh my God. But then he starts trauma dumping on me.
Oh.
Yeah, it was bizarre. Like, right before I was about to leave, like, he starts, like, going off about his family life in Hawaii or something. And, like,
that's intense.
yeah. But he was so nice.
Oh, shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out
We'll shout you
him.
out on Patreon.
Yeah. But that was bizarre.
That is bizarre. Wow. Did I ever tell you the story of the time I almost shit myself in someone's bed?
No.
So I went out when I had like a little bit of like a situationship after I came back from abroad with this man. We'll call him Jake. And so one night I went back to his apartment and actually a couple weird things happened this night. There was a bit of a domestic dispute between his roommate and his girlfriend. His girlfriend like threw like a desk chair at him. Yeah.
Oh.
The roommate. So then, and I knew this couple, so I had to like help, calm down this domestic issue, de-escalate the situation.
Oh, God.
It was a really intense night.
Oh, God.
And then we went into his room, did some stuff, and then I go to bed, and then I wake up. Like, I'm not falling asleep yet. I haven't fallen asleep yet. Also, I think I fell asleep in my mesh shirt. I was wearing this Urban Outfitters mesh shirt.
The long sleeve?
Yeah, you know the one. I used to always wear that. And I hadn't fallen asleep yet, but I kind of turned around, and then I kind of like was like dozing off, and then I woke up, and he's like praying the rosary next to me.
Oh, I recall that.
Yeah. So he's like praying next to me. I think he just lost his grandma, so like that's none of my business.
Okay.
But to like be like kind of drunk, just like hooked up, and then
then
praying,
the
like
praying the rosary.
it definitely like caught me off guard. But I also was like kind of like, oh, like that's sweet. And then so then I go to sleep, and I used to drink pineapple mango svedka. Like that was like my go-to drink of choice. And then when I would like actually be out at the bars, I'd get either a tequila water lime, which is disgusting, or a vodka cran. And so they just like
Wait, that was such an embarrassing thing, like the drink orders of college, because you don't know what to order.
Oh my God, there was nothing worse than like having to order at the bar. Like, oh, can I get a tequila sunrise? Like, kill me.
Like, wait, what?
Like, kill me.
And like you learn like new terms, like you see like your peers ordering like vodka water lime.
Yeah.
Like, what is that?
It's tequila.
But you just
I would drink tequila water.
Can I get a vodka water lime
like,
or tequila?
That's what the frat boys would drink, so they wouldn't like gain weight. Like, so crazy. But anyway, so I wake up at about 5 a.m. and Grant, like, my stomach is in shambles, and I don't like usually have the opposite problem.
Does he have a bathroom in his room?
In his room, but there's
God.
Grant, there's no fan, and the door like didn't even close all the way.
And imagine,
but
like,
it gets worse.
up.
It gets worse. So he also would like sleep really, really deeply. Like one time, like he literally like I was laying, he was next to me, he rolled over me, like he was on top of my body to roll over. He was like, I was being like suffocated for
like a speed hump.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, like I think I can go to the bathroom because he sleeps so deeply. But then he was like stirring. So I was like, oh my fucking God, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna have a blowout. And then I look at my phone, 2% Grant, and I can't find a charger anywhere. So I'm like, I can't even call an Uber right now because I don't even know, like my phone will die. So I text. But I thought like, okay, I have enough juice. I'm going to text my friend Hope because she always wakes up really early. So I text her. I'm like, I'm having a really bad emergency. I'm going to shit my pants. It gets worse. And then she doesn't answer. It's 5:30 in the morning. And then I just start crying in his bed because I don't know what to do.
Oh my God.
And I think he was awake to hear me crying, but he probably was like, this girl's
Were you just in
crazy.
so much pain?
Yes, but he probably was like, this girl's crazy. Like, why is she crying next to me right now? I was like really upset. And then it's like 6 something and Hope answers. And I just like send her my location. I say, please come. Phone dies.
Could you imagine though?
Phone dies. So I don't know if she's coming. So I just collect my belongings and stand on the side of the road hoping she sees me. And I just had her
In your mesh shirt?
in my mesh shirt and my black skinny jeans with rips and my white booty heels and my mesh tank with my black bra. Like, kill me. Seriously, kill me.
Did she find you?
She found me and she picked me up. And like, this is the worst part. I don't even know if I want to mention this. It wasn't that I was gonna have a blowout. It was that I was
What?
that I was holding in a
What? You?
and it like caused this like intense stomach ache.
Why couldn't you just let it go?
I think I was having anxiety.
like
Like
spread your cheeks.
I think I was having like a panic attack at the same time because I felt trapped and my phone was dying. And like my stomach was hurting and there's no fan in his bathroom, so I was panicking.
Oh,
Yeah.
could you imagine though? Like,
But-
if you had someone over and like you didn't really know them that well, and then you woke up in the middle of the night to like to just like and then like a moan like oh
Because
oh
I'm
God.
also
like oh God.
because I'm also crying still.
Yeah, like this is just humiliating. Like
It was such
I'm sorry.
from the rosary to the domestic dispute to the shitting myself. That was probably the craziest. Like,
Oh my God.
and that was the
how
last. That
she
was the last
found you?
time I ever hooked up with him.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Did Hope find you?
Yeah, she found me,
Holy
and I was like
shit,
literally like crying in
literally.
her car. I was humiliated. I know he heard me crying. But like, okay, fuck you. You can turn around and ask if everything was all right.
Yeah, are you okay? No, I'm actually gonna shit myself. Can I use
No,
your
I'm
bathroom?
actually having intense stomach pains. Can you please call me an Uber?
Yeah, my phone's about to die. Do you have a fucking charger?
I know. I almost feel like I asked and he was like, oh, I'm using it.
Oh my God. Well,
College.
I feel like this episode was like a lot of stories, like different stories we told. Sometimes we just shoot the shot, you know what I mean? But this was a storytelling episode, and hey, what's wrong with that?
I mean,
And we do have a few other juicy stories that we will be sharing on Redacted, including my relationship with a married man.
oh,
Getting involved in a marriage, unfortunately. Did not really know what was going on there. And also
this guy who owned sort of a zoo in Tallahassee
who
was
terrorized the gay community.
absolutely ran through the gay community.
Including one
His
of our
name's
friends.
Jungle Justin, and he ended up in our apartment one night and terrorized both me and Grant
Yep.
sexually.
No.
Tried to,
Try to.
but we'll get into
He
all
has
that.
sexually harassed me, I would say, though.
He sexually harassed me too. He said some vile things.
Well,
to
and
me.
he sent some things to me unsolicited before as well. And anywho, we'll get into it
we'll get into
on
it.
Redacted. But now, after this short break, announcements for the good of the group. Oh boy! Announcements for the good of the group.
Okay.
This announcement is from, you guessed it, Moxie Mills.
I love Moxie Mills. Wait,
Moxie Mills is a diehard fan. She's been here for a long time.
but I have
She's in our
something to
Patreon.
say. Every
What?
time I click on comments on TikTok or Instagram, Moxie Mills top comment. She's so
always
good
there.
at having
She's-
top comments.
She like gets us. She gets the content, and she's able to like come up with a comment that just like makes sense.
No, I'm talking about not on just our posts. I'm talking about like I'll be on some random like movie
Oh,
trailers
shut
post
up.
and Moxie Mills #1. I just saw.
Shut up.
I just saw a video today.
Moxie Mills.
Moxie Mills #1. It was about like an Emily Henry book. Moxie Mills.
Moxie, let's monetize this. Let's see how we can monetize this. We
Yeah.
need to make this a career.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my god, she cracks me up.
No, Moxie is like
Yeah,
she's like
Moxie is that girl.
she is that girl, and we thank you and we love you.
We really love and appreciate you, Moxie.
Yeah, and we can't wait for the day we meet you in person.
All right.
Because we
I'll-
know what'll happen.
I'll honestly like be like literally fangirling, freaking out.
Yeah,
for
like
Moxie.
we are definitely fans of Moxie
Yeah.
Mills. So this
Let's
announcement's from the
listen.
Squirrely. Let's see what she has to say.
Hi guys, so I have an
Hi.
announcement for the good of the group, and it's a little story from something that happened a year ago in my senior year of high school. So basically, our school didn't do senior pranks. Like, this wasn't a grade-wide senior prank, but it was a prank that one kid did with his best friend. So S and G are the names I'm going to use. S is from a mafia family, so that's why I can't say names, because I'm actually scared I'll
Of course.
I'll get caught.
Of course.
Because his family has some stuff to their name.
Of course.
So anyways, S decided it would be a funny prank to shit in a napkin or paper towel or whatever and carry his feces to different buildings in the school because he
Wait.
wanted to leave one in every building on our campus.
Ew.
Oh, fiber.
And so he would also leave notes with a message. The message said, "I am the Zodiac shitter. Come find me," with like a little smiley
Kinda
face,
funny.
and basically leaving kind of a trail of clues in hopes that people would come and seek him out.
Oh my god.
And so all was well and good until S decided to
period blood.
shit on the stairs, like just instead of doing it into like the napkin, to carry it, shit on the stairs. And he got caught on camera because our school had like video cameras for security. And then he got in trouble. But what really happened is he was pulled out of class, and they were like, "Hey, what do you know about the Zodiac shitter?" And he was like, "Nothing." And they were like, "Yeah, no, we have a video of you shitting on the stairs, so you might want to rescind your previous statement."
Oh my god.
And then he got kicked out of school and lost his spot at his college.
What?
And it was
Come on.
I
an
think
interesting.
that's
It was a troubled
dramatic.
time at my high school, but yeah, it's an interesting story, and I like to think about the Zodiac shitter from time to time, and I think you guys should too.
Okay, I have
Wow.
a few thoughts.
Wow,
One,
me
who
too.
was G? Who was G?
That's his last name, I think.
Oh, I thought you said
SG?
S and G.
I don't know.
Okay, well,
SG.
I feel like getting kicked out of your college for that's a little
Dramatic.
dramatic.
Shut up.
Also, like Zodiac shitter, like that's funny. It's
I
gross,
know.
but it's funny.
At first, I was like, this guy's kind of like psycho, but then I'm like, wait, that's kind of creative.
like it is creative, and
he's-
it's kind of silly. But like honestly,
You're
like
shitting on the
shit
stairs.
in it. But also, like, how much fiber was he eating? Like that man must have been drinking like 5 prebiotic sodas on an hour.
Also,
like,
have you ever shit anywhere not a toilet?
yes.
Are you serious? Where?
I shit in the woods once.
Are you serious? Like, I know people talk about doing that, but I've never done that. I've never shit in the fucking woods.
Yeah.
Okay. But, like,
Oh,
I
it
could
was an
never.
emergency. I was on a hike.
Ew, like, that would almost gross me out, like,
What?
having to shit
Yeah, it wasn't
into,
ideal.
like, the land.
It wasn't ideal.
Was it solid?
Yeah. I don't have like problems really when it comes to like these types of things.
Shitting?
Yeah, but
You don't have loose stool?
no, I have like the opposite. You know this. So like where it'll
Oh.
be 17 days and
And
nothing.
it's cement.
So like when these kinds of emergencies happen, like in Jake's bed or in the woods, like it's really unexpected.
Jesus Christ.
Like I can't prepare for it.
Oh, God.
But If I found out like a guy I liked or something was carrying around his own shit in a napkin, like, yeah, we're gonna have to
No,
break up.
he's definitely bizarre, sick, and twisted.
Like, I hope he had Purell on him.
But also, sometimes, like, you think something's really funny, and you don't know until you get in trouble or yelled at for it.
Nothing worse than pulling a prank, and then like everyone's reaction is like, "Oh, you're weird for that." You know what I mean? Like, is there anything worse?
I've definitely, like, I feel like a lot of people have had that moment. It depends when that happens in life. This guy just, unfortunately,
Yeah.
it's a little unlucky for him. It happened a little bit later in life. I feel like you're kind of young when that incident happens.
sucks.
When you think you did something funny and it
Also,
turns out to
like,
be just crude.
having to explain to like, oh, like, grandma, I'm going to Penn State, and then like a few months go by. Oh, wait, why aren't you heading to Pennsylvania?
Oh, I took a shit on the
I was
stairwell.
the Zodiac shitter, so I actually can't be a biochem major anymore. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that's embarrassing.
Oh, God. What's he up to now, Moxie?
to,
I would
like-
love to know.
To be remembered as the Zodiac shitter, that sucks. Because it's like, wait, you're known for shitting in a napkin and shitting in a public stairwell?
Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to know what he's up to now. So, Moxie, let us know.
Yeah, let us know in the Patreon Gorgiana chat.
Yeah, because, like, I actually, like, need to know.
Yeah. All right. Well,
That was college.
I hope everyone has a fantastic week, and I hope you're slaying. And if you're flopping, just know a slay is on the horizon.
Yeah, it's okay to flop for, like, a week. Just know that next week will be better.
It could be a little while longer, but that just means
Yeah.
the longer your flop, the bigger your slay.
So
right?
true.
All right. Love you all.
Bye.
Bye. Redacted. Here we come, right?
A twink.
And a redhead,
A twink.
and a redhead.
A twink.